Hello there, dear people of the YouTube realm. How are we? How's our day going? Tell me, you know those games that you heard a lot of and you know that they're good and you really wanted to play them but you haven't because you knew they will piss you off? So today we're gonna play one of those games that's gonna piss me off. We're gonna play Town of Light. And Town of Light is a story. It's a horror, but it's like a psychological, emotional, everything all together. And it's actually based on a real asylum in Italy that was closed in the 70s. And it's basically telling the real story of how mental patients were treated. Why does it piss me off, you ask? Well, I will answer because you asked, so I will not leave you hanging. My IRL job, my profession, I'm a social worker, okay? And I'm a social worker in the mental health field. So my day job was basically with young people with mostly schizophrenia and personality disorders and depression. So the mental health field is it's very close to my heart, right? So I know a lot about the asylum history and how patients, how people were treated, and it drives me crazy. So I didn't want to play this game, but I wanted to play this game. So let's just play, and if I curse during the game, it's okay, just go with it. Let's play. Let's go. The Town of Light is based on real events, places, and research concerning mental illness and the life of patients in lunatic asylums from the beginning of the 20th century until their closure. It contains stories which may be disturbing. The characters and names are fictitious, and any reference to people living or dead is purely coincidental. This game uses an artistic interpretation of a former Italian psychiatric institute for dramatic purposes. Please note that mental health services have radically improved around the world. If you think you may have psychological problems, please speak to a local doctor or specialist. They have improved greatly. Voltaire, 1942.
What's happened? What is this place? Maybe I'm dead. I can't see any light. Maybe I am dead. I can't get up. What's going on? What's happening to me? There's no one here, but these noises. God, my head is killing me. I can't keep my eyes open.
Reality fades away and my skin has gone. Every breath of wind is excruciatingly painful. Please wait. I'm waiting. I'm already pissed. Inspired by real events. Tuscany, 2016. Well, it's pretty. Okay. Can I go there? I cannot. Can I run? No, I can't. Okay. Anything over there? Okay. I have a flashlight. If you hear a cat yelling in the background, it's because there is a cat yelling in the background. It's sad thing, abandoned places. You know, thinking about the history, all the people that were there, why they left the things they left. Can I rotate it? 1940. Cow. Oh, I can zoom. Okay. Can I turn it on somehow? No. I just wanted to say that my Italian is a bit rusty, but they have it in English, so it's okay. Anti-aircraft victory. Aircraft shut down by the German. Okay. So World War II, I'm guessing. 1944. Distressed by held by their fate, her mother, father, and sister delivered the grievous news. The funeral will take place. Nothing edible. From what I can see, I have the flashlight without batteries. So I shouldn't be concerned about that. And in a horror game, that's important. Sad seeing abandoned playground. Can I swing? Oh, it actually moves. Can I swing? Can I sit and swing? I can! I'm trying to move it. Sort of? You can actually hear it squeak. I love swings. Ever since I was little, I loved swings. Okay. Creepy but cool. So that's the place in the photo, right? I guess, I assume. Was this a greenhouse? Probably. It may sound weird, but when I was little, I loved exploring places like this, like abandoned places, and looking at what people left. And just imagining what was the story behind it and to what people the things belonged, why they chose to left like those specific things and not other, and just imagining what their story is. I love stories. Can I go inside somehow over this? Yes, I can. No, I can't. Do we even need to pass from here? I don't know. It's very quiet, right? In the game, I can't even hear any birds. Oh. I knew that. That scared me. Oh, now we see birds. Well, we gotta explore. It has a very Edith Finch vibe. Oh,
This place.
this place.
Time. Memory.
Is it okay that I went from the side? I mean, we could start the game from the beginning, and we straight went to the side. You know what? Let's try going from there. Oh, so it's the same place. Okay, just two entrances. Like if it wasn't an asylum, it could have been a really nice place to grow up in. If it wasn't a bad place. Was this like a waiting room? Near the what? Near the calm women? There is no power. The master switch is near the calm women ward. The calm women. Please kindly notify any relatives of death of inviting them to cover burial expenses, failing which corpse will be sent to Pisa for study purposes. Well, I have two things to say. First of all, they just have a slip for that, which means that it happened very often, that people just died. And the second thing is they are basically forcing people to pay for the funeral, but if they don't have the money, they just send the body to science. I'm getting pissed off. Psychiatric hospital administration inventory. 1 sweater, 1 shirt. 1 underwear. 1 pair of socks. Diapers. I'm gonna need alcohol in about like half an hour. I can already feel it. Born on October 1895 in Roma. Widow. Admitted early dementia. Early dementia? She was very young. She was what, 21? Early dementia? Dementia? I am okay. This is a game. I am okay. They just left all the patient files, like nobody cares. Find the first part of Renée's diary, J to access. I have a diary. Medical records, experiences. Charlotte. Okay, so those are the lines that she said. Diary, the town of light. Oh. Jesus. Look at the painting. My memories
memory
of those
years is hazy. Between the age of about 7 and 10, my memories are disconnected, and I couldn't say how many times and how frequently the light used to come. My mother gave me a doll around that time. Charlotte. Thinking back to it makes me want to laugh. But at the beginning, I remembered that I was afraid of her. I thought she wanted to harm me, to kill me and take my place. But when the light came, she would stay beside me, and her presence.
Look at the doll. Oh, well,
did not disturb me. I was able to talk to her, and so she became my best friend. At least until I was in grade 2, when everything changed. She didn't laugh at me, and if I had to say something to my mother, I asked her to say it. When things inside me turned bad, she was the only one I could turn to. Now all of this makes me blush, but Charlotte was a real friend to me. I knew that she was just a doll. I wasn't stupid, but at the same time, she was real too. I don't know how to explain it. It's difficult. My mother would cuddle her and tell her things. I guess she was trying to communicate with me, but back then I was too afraid to understand it.
Now we're gonna have to find more pages. Damn. Let's continue. Okay. Wait, there was something pressable here. Oh. Okay. To the Voltaire Charity Congregation, which in full compliance with the directive. I'm trying to realize what's the point of this. Special Certificate of Honor. Okay. A visit of the military is granted to military patients for top placement only to parents, brothers, sisters, wives, and children. Irene, 26 years. The woman in a state of great agitation, she cursed her 3-year-old daughter for having ruined her life. So maybe she had depression after birth. She wanted to take us away. That damned kid wanted to kill us. She's the devil, I tell you. She's the devil herself. She destroyed my ability to give life. She left her sister in silence. Silence is scary. The mother explained that her husband, Erich K., worried about her daughter, called the doctor who, noticing the state of the woman and the potential danger to her daughter, urgently initiated a procedure for admission. The woman was admitted to observation in the single room, but because she was dangerous, but in view of her social class, it seemed the most appropriate choice. The mother has provided a generous donation to this institute in order to find a more suitable accommodation for her daughter. So if you have money, you are treated better. If you don't have money, fuck you, you can die in suffering. Medicine. Nice. Maybe she just had postpartum depression. That poor woman.
The only thing I remember clearly is Charlotte, my doll.
Look at the drawing. Okay, so we just go like right. It's locked. Okay. We came from there, let's just go.
No, no, she's freezing. She's alone. Let's look for her.
Charlotte?
Renée doesn't want to abandon her.
Okay, we are Renée and we're speaking to ourselves in third person. Okay, so we're not going over there.
This looks like a cozy place.
It does not. It does not. Locked. Okay, I think we saw that entrance from the outside. Okay. In here. Tall ceilings always scared me. I don't know why. Ever since I was little, that terrifies me. Bathroom. Isn't that a women's mental asylum? Because those are urinals. No? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. That looks like a more Asian kind bathroom. Oh! I can open the window. No privacy, by the way. Have you noticed? No doors. Just a very high ceiling. Terrifying. What was that? Creepy. Creepy. Ambulatory medicine. Okay. I came from here. Okay. Oh, I have a map. Okay. To say you are here. To say a key. Okay. At the moment we're exploring, so it doesn't really matter where we are, but it's
Let's search the wards on the upper floor. There's a plan on the wall which shows their location.
We will. We will. But let's explore first. The calm woman's ward. That drives me crazy. Okay, so this was like a common room. Okay, this is the way to the basement.
Nobody says we can't. Let's find Charlotte.
Jesus, that scared me. Okay, is it on now? Did we turn the electricity? Yes, we did. Okay. So it just... This is where we are. Oh, we're changing slides. Okay. Only those two? Okay. So we wanted to go up, right? We could use the elevator. Can we open it? No, we cannot. Okay. Look at the drawings. Jeez. Oh, that's disturbing on a different level. Let's go right. Patient transfer document. Psychiatric hospital transfer file name. Luigi, place of birth, age 37. Deceased. Like he died 5 years later after admission. If I'm understanding this correctly. Because they were not treating people, they were locking them away. Oh my god. Well, at first I thought that that's lobotomy, but I don't think it is. Lobotomy, they do it next to the eyes. But whatever it is, it was wrong. I can press it. Do I need to turn it on? Why do I feel like a person was supposed to sit inside? Based on the size of it. Jesus. Okay. I heard something. A bed in the middle of the hallway.
Let's find Charlotte. She's alone. She's alone in the dark.
Okay, we came from here. And we explored. Was it spinning just now? Or was my mind tricking me? We all hear that, right? We all hear that. Wait, it's cold. It will be less cold now. Oh. I see a doll in an abandoned mental hospital. Wait, there's the map. Semi-agitated ward number 6. Okay. I am semi-agitated right now. Let's continue.
Mummy took good care of Charlotte. She tucked her in, hugged her, gave her cuddles and kisses. She was very affectionate and loving. Nothing bad happened to Charlotte, and that surprised me. I didn't understand. At first, I was quite scared. I was afraid that she wanted to hurt me. I lived in constant fear that Mom would abandon her. Because I didn't deserve to live. I didn't deserve to be loved. It's cold and it's dark. Look, she's cold. She'll get ill. We can take care of her. Nobody can stop us. Charlotte is a good girl.
So Charlotte is like an extension of us, of our psyche. Memories. Mother. Okay, so this is what we just saw. Experience. She's freezing, she's alone. Charlotte is a good girl. Am I just gonna like walk around with Charlotte? I guess I am. I heard a door creaking. Okay. Can I pick anything else? I don't even know what to say because it's overwhelming. Am I doing a bad job as a YouTuber for not commenting? But I don't know what to say. It's overwhelming. Like I understand that those are study books, but like knowing that people were treated wrongly, like the why would you need to know how to cut a tongue, right? Why? Like this thing, I forgot what it's called, but I know that there are babies who are born with like a like this split. So like surgically fixing it, I can understand like the logical part of it, but why the tongue splitting? Why? Okay, let's continue. It jumped very fast. Okay. That's locked. That's locked. It's disturbing that Charlotte was here for all those years. If it's the same Charlotte. Maybe just a random doll that we, in our mind, see her as our Charlotte.
Charlotte is cold. Let's take her somewhere warm.
Okay.
I saw a wheelchair on the ground floor. It's comfortable there, and we can put Charlotte somewhere warm.
Oh. It's terrifying. Imagine being treated.
Those lamps could make the room warmer. But Charlotte's not happy. She doesn't feel well.
Okay, we need to get the wheelchair over here, I understand. Imagine having surgery in this terrifying room. Okay. So, we need to get the wheelchair over here.
Charlotte will be comfy here. But it's cold. No, it's cold. Don't shiver, Charlotte. The cold will go away. It'll go away.
I bet you had no idea those would be your plans for today, no? Pushing a doll on a wheelchair in an abandoned asylum. Disturbing. Okay. Okay. Where was it? Over there, I think. Yeah. Oh, I have chills.
The cold has gone away now. You see? The light. The warmth.
I don't feel warm.
We can do it. The cold will go away. It has to. Now we can enter the ward where everything started.
You know what I'm thinking? That if Charlotte is like an extension of us, we needed her to be safe before we could go in to the bad place. You know, like to have something that grounds us, so we would feel like we have a rope to escape if we need, like to be safe somewhere. 1 minute break and we will continue. May the emotional trauma continue. Okay. To which ward?
It all began in the observation ward on the ground floor.
Okay. Then that's where we're going. Very disturbing. Observation ward. 8. Number 8. Okay, to our right. We jumped through time. No? Everything looks clean. Like, not really clean, but like... I can go back, by the way. Jesus. I can go back. I can only go for... Oh, am I about to fall? Oh, I can jump, I can't do anything. What the... Oh my god. Oh, that's messing with perception. I bet that's how it felt. Like terrible long hallways where there's nothing but horror. Are those beds? I think those are patient beds. Okay. And just goes on and on.
One day I turned off the light, but it didn't go dark. It was a limitless immensity, a blinding, merciless light. I was 16 years old, and I was afraid, always afraid, a fear that wore me down. I needed help, but I couldn't speak. I was terrified of everything, even thinking. They said they were taking me to a place where the fear would go away, where I would get better. I stopped living in there. They dragged me away and stripped off all my clothes, everything. I tried to explain what was going on in my head. They tied me to the bed for days. I was alone with my nightmares. It wasn't fear anymore. It was madness. And when you're mad, you cease to exist.
All cramped in one room. No privacy, no... They're naked. Some of them are naked.
She was my only hope in this hell. I was descending down, down among the damned. But that woman and her smile kept me alive.
Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. So many people, so many women just stuck like sardines in one tiny room, their head shaved or cut very short, and no dignity, no nothing. Transfer file. Renée, we are Renée. 17 April 1938. The patient Renée is transferred from temporary asylum in the observation rooms to the quiet ward. Jesus.
The door is locked from the outside. Here the doors can only be locked and unlocked from the outside.
Someone opened the door for us and then ran away. Okay. Locked.
You can't get out of here. Only the dead can leave this place.
Give me another 20 minutes and you will see me here with gin and tonic. I will finish my coffee and in 20 minutes it will be gin and tonic. You know, I read a book, audiobook. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was an audiobook about a woman in the 1800s. It's related to the story, trust me. A woman in the 1800s that she was a journalist and she wanted to see how mental people are treated. And she said that she heard a voice or something like that, and they admitted her. And she wanted to see how patients are treated and how long it will take, like the professionals there and the doctors to realize that she wasn't insane. And it's a whole story of how they treated her. I'm trying to see in my library of audiobooks what was the name of that. Oh, I have a lot of books. No, 10 Days in a Madhouse by Nellie Bly. 10 Days in a Madhouse. I'm gonna add the photo of the book. They believed that if a person, like a mental health patient, that the way to treat them is to take them away from society, because society was scared of things that they didn't understand. So all the mental hospitals were like far away, to make the healthy people feel better, not for the sick people to feel better. And it was always so cold and they barely had food, and the treatments there were inhumane and without reason and without understanding what the person needs. I am here. I'm still on the ground floor. Okay. It doesn't make it better. Okay, let's see if there's anything here, and then we will go down the scary hallway. Was this like the dining room? Common room. Look, shaved heads. They have nothing to do, nothing to occupy themselves with. Can I? Oh, I can move. I didn't know I can move. Look, someone just lying naked beneath the bench, and no one is trying to help. I'm sure that they drugged them, that they gave them medication just to, what is it called? Just to make them like quiet and not cause any trouble. Sedate them. Is this one of the guards with our doll? Jesus. Just imagine what the male guards did to those helpless women. Oh. Oh.
He laughed, panting. panted and slobbered all over me. It hurt me when he touched me. I thought I'd suddenly split open with a loud crack, and I would be shattered into pieces. I felt fragile, sick, dirty, degraded. All I could do was clutch Charlotte tightly while Renée obeyed. He was the master in the realm of light. I was being consumed by the evil act I had committed. I threw up and could feel hell getting closer and closer. Those tests the doctors did to me. They said there was something growing inside, and they wanted to drag it out of me.
She got pregnant because of the rape. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, that story just gets worse and worse. She was raped by one of the orderlies and she got pregnant and she had to have an abortion. Oh my God. Well, that story just... Oh my God. And who's gonna believe a woman in a mental hospital? No one. And no sane person will ever go work in a place like this unless you have no male person, unless you have very bad intentions. You know, maybe I'm wrong. I'm just affected by the story. Why your urinals? It's a women's hospital. No doors, of course. I don't know what game I was expecting, but I'm not sure that this is it. Like it's much more heartbreaking than I expected. Dear Mr. Director, the present letter is to recommend to your precious attention Miss Irene K. admitted in your institute. Sure of your special attention to the unfortunate woman, our dear friend, I beg you to provide for her every need. The family will satisfy every expense. For any concerns, please contact. So people are just searching for help for their loved ones, paying good money, every expense. You heard that? This is the common room. The eyes on the walls, the paintings. Okay. Where do I need to go now? Was I here before? No. It's bloody. Oh. We have a cat.
She stayed with Renée during those terrible medical examinations, and that gave her the strength to survive.
Who is she? Is that Charlotte? Is that like our second personality? Who is she? Maybe I'm missing something. I am overwhelmed by the story, I'm not gonna lie. But to be fair, I told you in advance that theme is very close to my heart. Look how many beds. How many poor people were here. Okay, we came from here, right? Where do we need to go?
They went to the gynecology ward on the upper floor.
Okay. Gynecology ward. 4. Here. Jesus. Let me just say that if you're a man watching this, you don't understand that fear of going to a bad gynecologist. I am here.
August 21st, 1938. Confidential. Dear A, I know what you think about these things, so I'm referring a patient to you, Renée T. This wretched girl got out of control and caused trouble in the grounds. She's almost 3 months pregnant. The nurses should be more alert.
Excuse me?
I'm examining the girl on the 28th. I'll handle things very carefully, don't worry. We don't want to make matters worse. Then they said that Renée was crazy, and that the illness was all in her head. Careful, little girl, careful. I was scared, and I didn't talk to anyone about the illness. Only her. Not even the other doctor. He never touched Renée. He just wrote things down. You can tell me everything. Don't be afraid, he said. Everything's going to be fine. Do you want to know what I am writing? I note down what I observe in you, everything I see. He didn't hate Renée. He tried to help her, but he rarely examined her in those small surgeries.
Small surgeries? Oh. Jesus.
The doctor who wrote things down was in Surgery C.
Surgery C. Surgeries 2. Okay, across from us. A, B, C. That's a cool phone. Like now we have specialized doctors for specific things, right? If he was A gynecologist, was he also a brain surgeon? Oh, I can read the letters? I guess I can't. Great. Renée.
March 12th, 1938. Renée T., 16 years old. Menstruation at age 12. Housewife. Father unknown. Mother a seamstress. Admitted in observation yesterday morning from Pontedera, accompanied by a police officer authorized by the examining magistrate of the Court of Pisa to be admitted for a psychiatric evaluation, which I have carried out. Medical certificate. Mental illness preceded by warning signs. Has suffered from depression for a year, believing she had tuberculosis. Food deprivation. We can't read this document. It is forbidden. We mustn't. If they find out, there will be trouble.
I have a choice. It talks about Renée, it talks about you, so we have to read it. Don't be scared, nothing will happen to you. That's true, we should not read it. Nothing will happen to you.
We have to look for Amara. We must hurry. We have to follow the memories and make sure they don't fade. She is frightened, hears noises and ghosts, presents serious signs of anxiety psychosis, suffers from hallucinations. She is anxious, confused, her expression is distressed, a questioning look as if terrified, disoriented. She feels confused, hears voices shouting in her head. She doesn't understand things properly. She has been feeling unwell for 2 or 3 months. When questioned, she replies, "My mother wants to hurt me. I am always scared of her. She chases me." "Why are you here?" "I argued with my mother and was so upset that I felt like my head was spinning. There was a woman there who wanted to force me into a life of prostitution. They wanted to condemn me to be burned at the stake. Children whispered, called my name." March 16th. She couldn't sleep last night. They wanted to condemn her to be burned at the stake. April 4th. Transferred to the calm ward, still under my supervision. Yes, that's true. The ward where Amara was. Yes, the stake. The children wanted to burn Renée. She had to pay for what she'd done, like witches at the stake.
Was this what frightened you? They were just hallucinations? What had you done to deserve to be punished?
April 21st. She's more awake this morning and is responding to questions, complains of headaches. She became agitated when she found out her mother was there. She says that one day, many years earlier, she was with a friend of hers and met a man who made her get into a car and took her for a ride. He made her smoke cigarettes and drink liquor, and the man showed her certain things. He tried to hurt her and made her go crazy. She says he promised to marry her and made her swear to keep what had happened a secret. These facts were essentially confirmed by her mother. After that, she became arrogant, impatient, and hostile towards her family, especially her mother. She started taking off her clothes in public. Her moods would swing from laughter to tears. She rants. She pleasures herself. I can't remember these things, only the guilt, the stake. I know I deserved to pay for that guilt. I knew it even then.
Well, fuck no. You deserve it because you tried to hide it from yourself. No. Let's look for the rest of the clinical diary to understand. Everything will become clear. By the way, if you see the light around me weirdly move, that's because my cat is fighting with the light. Yeah. So just ignore it. Everything is okay. Let's look for the rest of the clinical diary to understand. So basically, she was attacked by a family friend, possibly raped, and her mother did nothing. And now she's agitated when she sees the mother. Surprise, surprise. I don't understand.
She was uncooperative during the examination. She didn't want to be stripped and her body remained rigid. Voluntary attention almost totally absent. Probable hallucinations. April 25th. Confused ideas, unable to maintain a spontaneous conversation. Reflexes all normal. Reactive pupils. Let's find Amara, and we'll find the full medical records.
Just a second, please, before my cat destroys the house. Let's find Amara and we'll find the full medical records. Go on. Unlock chapter 5. Okay. So she was attacked by a family friend. The mother did nothing. She didn't want it to be examined without her clothes on, so the doctor, the psychiatrist, wrote it as something bad. Okay.
The grounds at the back of the hospital, and then down to the kitchens.
Okay. That's where we're headed. So she was only 16 when she was admitted to this hospital. Admitted? Where did they enter? Oh, from here. No, not from here. No, it's locked. Where did they enter then? Not from here. Oh. At the back
This
of the...
is the road we used to take. If it weren't for her.
Is this Amara?
In the grounds on that bench in spring. So many days. It was an escape, watching nature around us as she talked and smiled. And then there were the kitchens. Sometimes we stole food and ran back to the bench to eat it in secret, and we laughed. She did things to me. Sometimes she touched me. In the shower, I felt her body against mine for the first time. It was a shiver that warmed my soul. Eyes closed, the light slipped away.
So this was consensual? Because my thought was that I wanted to say that it's very important.
She wasn't in the system. He wouldn't let her in.
So she
That's it. She must be the key to my memories, to the reasons why.
I just wanted to say that, like, having a friend in such terrible situations is super important. But were they lovers? Or was she abused once again?
Let's look for Amara in the kitchens in the basement of the building, behind the greenhouse.
Behind the greenhouse, okay. I'm trying to understand the timeline. Like, she was 16 when she came to this horrible place. What year is it now?
Nature helped me to forget, to escape from the system.
Okay.
The scent of spring. The land of light was far away, and we spent the days chatting on the stone benches.
Okay, so I think it was consensual. What did I pick? New diary pieces? No, that's about the doll, but we're missing here a lot. Okay. Experience. The park. Diary. No, we were just here. Memories. Amara. Medical records. Oh, this was the admission. Okay. Oh, I think I know what those are. If I'm not mistaken, those are like a hot and cold therapy that they believe that putting someone and closing him inside boiling water or freezing water for like an hour or two will help the system to restart, which is absolute and complete bullshit. And it was basically torture. Okay, this is the greenhouse, right? Can we enter the greenhouse? Yes, we can. Who was that? That was not Amara. Okay, we don't have it as a memory yet. Find where life thrives. The greenhouse. It's so weird, like the dissonance is in English, is it dissonance? Like between the nature and the birds singing and everything is green and beautiful, and on the other hand all the horrors that happened there to young women who just had bad luck and were treated not like people should. Okay. I was wrong.
Come on.
I was wrong.
Come on, let's look everywhere. She must be here, I'm certain.
Those are not the therapy. Those are like for cooking. But the people were treated with like hot and cold baths. Just not those specifically. We're looking for Amara. Locked. Okay.
Where could she be? We've got to talk to her. Everything will be all right. But being here now, I don't like it. Come on, let's look for her, quickly.
What are those? Like, are we a part of society and then society doesn't want us and we try to go back, but then we don't want society? I wonder.
We can't stay in here too long. They'll find us. When they found us... Come on, hurry. We've got to find her quickly. We've got to get out of here. They'll find us. But not now. Not yet. Amara's not here. Maybe she's in the showers. We can find her there. The water was often cold. When it was cold, we ran away. But when it was hot, then she came to Renée under that cruel white light. I can still feel the shivers her body gave me. Everything must return to how it was. If we recreate that magic, she'll come to us.
I can't understand if Renée was... No, I'm Renée. If Amara was good for us or not. I can't seem to understand. Okay. BRB, just a second. I promised. And I deliver. Yes. It was a necessity. Let's continue.
We have to turn the water on in the showers and switch the boiler on. All the plumbing systems were in the kitchen area.
Okay. Where? Somewhere in here, I guess. We were just here. Can we go inside? Oh, yes, we can. Wait, what is here? Jesus. Oh, we saw this from the outside. Okay. What is this creepy place? Why would they need this hallway? Ward beds.
Now we have water. We must switch the boiler on.
Oh, it looks so creepy. Oh, it looks so creepy. Everything's still functional. Have I turned it on? I think I have. Okay. I'm just clicking stuff. Oh. Less scary. Okay, where do I...
Now we have water. We must switch the boiler on.
Sure. Where is it? Oh, there are stuff that we need to close. Those handles? Now we do the thingy.
Now everything is ready. We can go to the bathrooms. We can go along that narrow corridor in the kitchens. We'll meet her in the showers, yes.
Do we want to meet her in the shower? Okay. Oh, that door opened. Yes. It took a second. Terrifying. Why is it moving? Or maybe it's not, it's all in my mind. Okay, we're back on the second floor. Where do we need to go?
Now everything is ready. We can go to the bathrooms.
Bathrooms.
We can go along that narrow corridor in the kitchens. We'll meet her in the showers, yes.
Toilets, 11 and 12. We looked into all of those rooms, right? In here?
Everything's ready. Let's get undressed and leave our clothes on the hooks in the changing rooms.
I really don't want to. I really don't want to. Oh. Oh, it's bloody. Our clothes.
Let's turn the water on now, and everything will be as before.
Here? Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's terrible. You just stand in line. It's so inhumane. It just takes all of your dignity away. Oh my God.
Amara was everything I could have been, but she no longer existed. I'd have loved to erase everything I did, but instead I always went ahead and did it again. It was my fault, and she disappeared from my life. They gave you injections there, which made your body and soul tremble violently. A whirlwind of anguish and unbearable pain. I lived in terror of the next time. They had taken me upstairs to that ward where no one wanted to go.
The semi-agitated. List of female deviant conducts whose treatment requires special severity and rigor. Masturbation. Okay. Homosexuality. Unnatural mothers. Mothers who fail to develop the instinct of motherhood. Refusal of adultery. Okay. So those are deviant conducts. Jesus. It's absurd, the beautiful view outside and the terrible, terrible view inside. Just, I can't comprehend how the two can coexist. Okay, where are we going? Semi-agitated? It's terrible. It took her so long to find someone she likes, she can trust. The Samara. And then they took her away. The Tranquil, maybe? 7? Where is 7? No?
Let's look for Renée's room in the slightly agitated ward.
Slightly agitated. Do we have a slightly agitated? Visitors Tranquil. Is it downstairs? Where is downstairs? Wait. Oh, we upstairs, I mean. Slightly agitated. Semi-agitated. Okay, 6. To the left.
When there was too much chaos, they closed all the windows and the door. They turned off the lights, and it was pitch black. Some people fell asleep. Some others stopped seeing their demons and became more calm.
Such a haunting sound. Is that oh, it's a cart, right? I thought it's like a child's crib. But I don't think they will allow children in there. Oh, the sounds, the yelling, the screeching. I need to go in there. Or in there. Okay, let's start from here. Jesus. After this game, I'm becoming semi-agitated. Okay. Is there a blood trail? Is that for shock therapy? can press. It's here, isn't it? Am I missing something? For Renee's room.
Let's close the window shutters, the door, and switch off all the lights. We want darkness.
Do we really want darkness? Are we sure about that? Is that a good decision to make?
They put a straitjacket on you. They gave you a cold shower. They suffocated you with a sheet. They tied you to the bed. They tied me to the bed. A woman died next to me, choked by her own vomit. She was tied down because she wouldn't stop pleasuring herself. I can still hear her death rattle. I screamed, but nobody came. Everybody screamed in there, all of them. It was then I saw the doll, which wasn't Charlotte. No, she wasn't Charlotte.
Oh, I could have moved the mouse. Is that the man who
The
molested?
past came back to hurt me again. In the loneliness of that crowded ward, he brought it with him. I thought I would never see him again. He'd come to remind me who I was. That's what my mother used to do. That's what I had done. It seems that my life in here was just a repeat of what it had been outside. The doll, the fear, the shame. I'd have loved to erase everything I did, but instead I always went ahead and did it again.